There's a moment in every offseason when everything changes. When one name, one decision, one signature flips the script, not just for a team, but for an entire fan base that's been waiting, hoping, begging for something real. And Laker Nation, that moment might have just arrived. Before we dive into all the details of this game-changing move, take a second to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications, because what you're about to hear could shape the next chapter of Lakers basketball in a way that nobody saw coming. This isn't just another veteran. This isn't just another name in the rotation. This is a mentality. A fighter. A leader. And yes, this is the type of player that changes playoff series. Today, we'll break down exactly what the Lakers just pulled off. What it means for LeBron. What it means for Anthony Davis. What it means for this new-look Lakers roster heading into the 2025-26 season, and what it might mean when the lights are brightest next April. Stick with me, because the best part of this story? You won't believe who made it happen. It's been a wild few weeks in Los Angeles. Rumors flying. Trade scenarios spinning. Names like DeJounte Murray, Bruce Brown, and Dorian Finney-Smith all danced around the edges of speculation, but the front office kept their cards close. While the basketball world debated potential blockbuster trades, the Lakers quietly made their move, not with a loud announcement, but with the kind of precision that speaks volumes. It wasn't about flash. It was about need. And more importantly, it was about identity. The Lakers didn't just want to get better. They wanted to get tougher. After a disappointing playoff exit that left a bitter taste in fans' mouths, the priorities were clear. Defense needed to be more than a slogan. Leadership had to extend beyond LeBron's voice in the huddle. And intensity. That had to be non-negotiable. Because if there's one thing that defined the Lakers' most successful stretches, from Showtime to the Kobe Pau years, all the way to the 2020 bubble title, it was an edge. A physical, emotional edge. And that's exactly what this move is about. For weeks, fans were left wondering who that piece would be. Who could come in and instantly set the tone, not just on the court, but in the locker room. Names circulated, contracts were studied, but all along, the Lakers front office, led by Rob Pelinka, had a very specific target in mind. And it turns out, that target had been hiding in plain sight. See, this story doesn't start with free agency. It doesn't even start in Los Angeles. It starts in Washington, where a defensive specialist found himself out of place in a rebuilding system. A player who once symbolized the heart and soul of the Boston Celtics, now floating through the league, underutilized and overlooked. But the Lakers weren't overlooking him. They were watching. They were waiting. And when the moment came, they struck. Marcus Smart is officially a Los Angeles Laker. Let that sink in. The same Marcus Smart who was once the vocal leader of a Celtics team that made multiple conference finals. The same Marcus Smart who locked down elite guards night after night. The same Marcus Smart who won the NBA's Defensive Player of the Year award in 2022, as a guard, something almost unheard of in today's game. He's now wearing purple and gold. And make no mistake, this isn't a ceremonial signing. This isn't a veteran looking for one last ride. This is a player still hungry, still with something to prove. According to ESPN's Shams Charania, Smart has signed a 2-year, $11 million deal with the Lakers after being waived by the Washington Wizards, a number that might go down as one of the steals of the summer. Think about it, just 2 years ago, Smart was the centerpiece in a blockbuster trade for Kristaps Porzingis. Now he's anchoring the Lakers' backcourt for a fraction of that value. Of course, the road here hasn't been perfect. After being traded from Boston to Memphis, Smart faced a series of injuries that limited his impact. And when the Grizzlies moved him again to Washington, it was clear his presence was more about contracts than contribution. But the Lakers didn't see a decline. They saw an opportunity. They saw a warrior. Smart played just 39 games over the last 2 seasons, but when healthy, his impact was undeniable. He's a player who brings more than stats, though his numbers in Boston were solid, averaging 10.6 points, 4.6 assists, and 1.6 steals across 581 games. What matters more is what doesn't show up on the box score, the clutch deflections, the momentum-shifting charges, the emotional leadership when things get tense. And in the playoffs? That's when he turns it up. Over the last 4 postseasons, Smart has averaged over 15 points and 5 assists, while hitting over 35% from 3, proving he's not just a defensive specialist, but a legitimate two-way contributor when it matters most. Smart is coming to a Lakers team that's already made noise this offseason. In addition to Smart, the team brought in DeAndre Ayton to bolster the frontcourt and Jake LaRavia as a versatile wing. That's 3 pieces in 3 weeks, and they all point to one thing: balance. Ayton gives you size. LaRavia gives you shooting. But Smart? He gives you identity. Now, it's still unclear how head coach JJ Redick will deploy him. Will Smart start alongside D'Angelo Russell? Or will he take over the 6th man role, allowing Austin Reeves to slide back into a more comfortable secondary creator spot? Either way, one thing is clear: Smart will play major minutes, and he will be on the floor in crunch time. The Lakers now possess one of the league's best perimeter defenders, and they got him without giving up key rotation players. That doesn't happen by accident. According to Bobby Marks of ESPN, the Lakers were just $909,000 under the luxury tax threshold, so to finalize the signing, they'll likely need to waive either Jordan Goodwin or Shake Milton. A small price to pay for a player of Smart's caliber. Another layer to this story? According to Charania, Luka Doncic, yes, Luka, played a behind-the-scenes role in encouraging Smart to join the Lakers. What that means for future team-ups is anyone's guess, but it says something powerful about how respected Smart is across the league. And make no mistake, the Lakers aren't done yet. They still need another shooter, someone who can punish defenses from deep, especially with the team ranking just 19th in three-point attempts last season. But with Smart in the building, the energy shifts. The locker room gets sharper. The defensive focus tightens. He's not here for glitz. He's here for rings. And that should excite every single Lakers fan. When you look back at championship teams, there's always one name that didn't get all the headlines, but did all the dirty work. Dennis Rodman. Metta World Peace. Alex Caruso. Now, Marcus Smart. He's the kind of player who dives into the fire so the stars can shine brighter. The kind of player who brings the grit that banners are built on. And now, he's doing it in purple and gold. So, Laker Nation, what do you think? Will Marcus Smart be the missing piece this team needs to make a real run? Should he start, or lead the second unit? And is this the best signing of the offseason? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, like the video if you're hyped for Smart's arrival, and subscribe for all the latest news and breakdowns as we chase Banner 18 together. This is more than a move, it's a statement. The Lakers are going to war next season. And now, they've got a new general. Here's a crucial insight for you: diving into financial education can significantly elevate your quality of life. In the realm of finance, take the time to explore bonds and stocks, with a special emphasis on real estate investment trusts, REITs. These investments have the potential to generate passive income. Approach this journey with diligence and opt for reputable investment brokerages globally. By doing so, you'll be laying a solid foundation for a more secure and prosperous future.